Hey everyone, it's Jordan Faith. Here on my channel, I do all sorts of things with the curly girl method. If that's something you're interested in, please subscribe. I upload a new video every Thursday. Today, I tried out India Batson's updated wavy hair routine. In case you didn't know, India Batson is a super popular YouTuber and Instagram content creator. I've gotten a few requests to try out India's routine since I tried out Swavy Curly Courtney's routine in this video, and India recently uploaded an updated wavy hair routine that's not sponsored. It's just the products that she says are her holy grails and she uses all the time when she wants her favorite hair results. And she has very different hair from me and very different hair preferences from me. So this is gonna be an interesting one. Quick disclaimer, India Batson does not follow the curly girl method. Some things she uses are approved, some things are not. I will let you know today whenever I'm using a product that is not 100% curly girl method approved. Without further ado, let's head to my shower to get started. Here we are in my shower. I am starting off as always by getting my hair completely soaking wet. And then I am taking the Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment. This is a super thick mask. And it calls itself a protein power treatment, but I don't feel that it packs that much of a protein punch. But it is definitely very thick and a little bit heavy, which is the case with a lot of Shea Moisture products. And we're gonna talk about that throughout the video because India uses a lot of Shea Moisture products. This product is not 100% Curly Girl Method approved. It has an unapproved wax. The old formula was approved. The new formula is not, and this bottle is the new formula, just FYI. So I'm just working this through, trying to do it the way that she does it. She puts it at the ends and then she works it in at the top as well. And I left that on for about 5 minutes. She didn't really specify how long she leaves it on or anything like that in her video. So I was just winging it. But now that I've rinsed it all the way out, I am moving on to the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil mask. This one is also super thick. It passes the blizzard test. If you turn this tub upside down, it does not come out. And I started working that through my ends. And I also rub some at the top again. And India says that this gives her scalp a little bit of a tingly feeling because it has peppermint. I did not experience that. I didn't smell peppermint or feel peppermint. Didn't smell like apple cider vinegar to me either, which is another ingredient. And it also didn't smell like Jamaican black castor oil to me. Honestly, to me, it smells exactly like Play-Doh, or maybe a slightly sweeter version of Play-Doh, which didn't bother me because I love the smell of Play-Doh. Anyway, I left that on for 10 minutes. Again, she didn't say how long she kept it on, but then I rinsed it out and went on to use the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk shampoo, which I love. I'm just taking a pretty good amount of that and then working it in at my roots first, and I'm trying to rub it in like India did. She kind of did this circular motion with one hand on top of her head, so I decided to do the same thing and then continue working it throughout my hair. She loves this shampoo. I love this shampoo. I've told you all that before. It's just really nice. Really good lather, really nice cleanse. Not too stripping, but is cleansing enough for my finer hair, and it just works really well. After I rinse that out completely, I am taking the Shea Moisture Daily Hydration Conditioner, and I only show a few pumps here. I was going to try to show them all on camera, but I just couldn't. I ended up doing 12 pumps. Because that's how many I counted that she did in her video. 12 pumps is a lot of conditioner for me. But I'm sticking to her exact routine as close as I can get it. So I'm doing 12 pumps working that through the lengths of my hair and then rubbing it in at my roots, because that's what she does. And then she doesn't detangle in her video on camera, but I know that she likes to detangle with a brush. So at this step, I just decided to grab my perfect hair care brush and start detangling just really quickly, which worked out great. I actually really like this conditioner. It's like a nice level of hydration, not too heavy, not too thick. It reminds me of my favorite conditioner so far, the Tresemme Batson'S Nourish and Replenish conditioner. I rinsed that out, twisted my hair up in my perfect hair care towel, and then just moved out into the other room to style. And first I'm parting my hair to the side, because that's how India starts off. She parts it first and then she kind of sections off that top section. Not super perfectly or anything. Just does a quick sectioning, clips it up. And starts styling those bottom sections. First using the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Defining Cream. And a lot of it. This is a lot for me, especially for just half of my hair. Now, in her video, she uses a Maui Moisture combing cream, but she says that the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk cream is her absolute favorite, and she's only using the Maui cream because it's colder weather. But it is not colder weather here in Georgia anymore, so I am going with the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk cream because I already had it and because she says she likes it more and would use it in this climate. So I am just raking that through and scrunching, trying to copy the way she applies it the best that I can, because I want to follow exactly how she does it, just for funsies, without any tweaking. This cream is not Curly Girl Method approved because it has a wax in it, but it actually felt pretty good. It smells really nice. It probably smells the best, in my opinion, out of the Curl Talk products. Just a little sweeter than the rest, and I like it a lot. But I don't know if I'll keep using it because I just don't like creams that much. Then I'm taking the Not Your Mother's Curl Talk Sculpting Gel, just taking a big glob of it, and lightly praying handsing it down my hair. Very lightly, and this glob is for my entire head. I applied it as evenly as I possibly could, and then she doesn't show her scrunching her hair at all after this gel, just with her hands. She just says she uses praying hands to put the gel on and then grabs a towel and scrunches with that. So that's what I did. I felt like I took off most of the gel, and I definitely did not get a very even application. Of course, I could have tweaked this, but like I said, I'm just trying to follow this exactly how she showed it in her wavy hair routine to see the results I end up with.
All right, so I air dried my hair just like India says she prefers to do. It has taken about 8 hours, but here we are, completely dry, ready to scrunch out what little crunch I have and fluff my roots.
As I quickly scrunch this out, I'm just going to mention, India says that she only does these masks before shampoo when she has just had her hair highlighted, which was the case in her video. Obviously, I have not just had my hair bleached or highlighted or anything, but I've never dirty deep conditioned before, which is deep conditioning before you wash your hair, and this gave me a good excuse to try it. And I was gonna take that chance because I have finer hair that doesn't soak up a ton of product, so I didn't want it to get super weighed down.
Next, oh no, I forgot to plug in my mic. Mic is plugged in now. Okay, so that part is done, but we are not done yet. I'm not really fond of India right now. I'm not happy that this is part of her routine, I'm just kidding. Everyone can do whatever they want for their own hair, but I really don't want to do this next part. I am going to add some of this Not Your Mother's Plump for Joy dry shampoo to my roots to add extra volume, because India says she doesn't get as much volume on day one, so she likes to add a dry shampoo to her roots to help with that. So here we go. I'm going to use my Nemesis dry shampoo for the first time in a decade, maybe. Here we go. I didn't ever mention this in the video, and I feel like there just wasn't enough space to talk about it until this point, but I just want to say that it makes sense that these products work a lot better for India's hair because it is bleached. It's a lot more needy than my hair. It's thirsty. It needs that extra moisture, and there's nothing wrong with that, but that's a huge difference in our hair, and there's nothing wrong with these products. They just were too moisturizing for me because my hair is not that thirsty. Now we're rubbing it in. I am not a big fan of dry shampoo because it just makes my hair feel dirty. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only person in the world, but it makes my hair feel dirty and I don't like it. This one doesn't feel that bad, but what do I know? To be totally fair, I've only used dry shampoo like twice in my life, and both times I hated it, so I kind of just put an X over all dry shampoo and decided I hated that stuff and would never use it. So I'm not really being a fair judge. Alright, that's all rubbed into my roots. Just feels a little powdery, even though it's a spray. That's just the nature of dry shampoo, I think. Just a quick note, this is not the dry shampoo that India used in her recent updated hair routine video, but I have seen her use this one before and she says she likes it, and I really just wasn't able to spend another $30 on this video getting the one that she actually used. So I opted for one that she has used and says she likes, and I got the little travel size because, like I said, I'm not a fan of dry shampoo. I hope you all can forgive me for that little change. Speaking of spending $30, we are at the last step, which is finishing with the Briogeo Farewell Frizz Rosehip Argan Oil and Coconut Oil blend. It used to be called the Rosarco blend, which is just a mashup of all of those oils' names, but they changed the packaging just a little bit. In her video, she doesn't actually show how she does this part. She says she just likes to add a little leave-in or this oil to finish off the look and add some shine. So I'm just gonna wing it the way that I would assume she puts it on and the amount that I think maybe she uses. So here we go. In India's video, she does say that she tried to make it as detailed as humanly possible. Without throwing any shade, I found it slightly lacking in detail, but I'm a very detail-oriented person, and I know not everyone is like that, and that's totally fine. But it did make trying to copy her routine to a T a little bit challenging. There you have it. That is India's entire routine. Here are the results on my hair. It is definitely a volume over definition routine, and I think I did end up with some pretty decent volume. I don't have a ton of consistency in my wave pattern from this routine, which is kind of hard for me because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, even though I try to accept things as they are. I typically prefer definition over volume. That is the case with this as well. Not my favorite wash day, but I am happy with it for the most part. Hopefully this dry shampoo doesn't start bugging me more as time goes on. We will see. I will update on my Instagram. This is how this hair wore for a few days after wash day. It was fun. Our hair is drastically different, so I was pretty sure this routine was going to be an interesting one, and it did not disappoint me there. One thing India and I do have in common is that we both live in Georgia. She lives in Atlanta. I live right outside of Atlanta. When she recorded her routine, it was still colder weather. She recorded on March 1st. I'm recording this today on March 27th, and spring has definitely sprung here in Georgia. It is hot and it is humid, and I did go outside today before coming to film this ending portion, so lived in hair. Let me know what you think of these results that are totally different from my normal results. I really want to hear what you all think.
quick note if you're still watching. First of all, thank you. I appreciate it. Second, I am sorry if there's a glare in my glasses. I really do my best to tweak things so there's no light glare or not much light glare, but I just don't feel myself in front of the camera without my glasses, and there's not a ton that I can do to avoid it, but I am going to keep working on it, just like I'm working on improving my video quality all around. So I am sorry about that if it's distracting to you or frustrating. Thank you for bearing with me. As always, all the products I used today are linked in the description below, as well as some of my favorite products and tools, so that you can check them out. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. If you didn't, you can hit the dislike button. Subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos. Remember to love yourself fully and faithfully, and I will see you next time.